Welcome. The creative revolution starts now. So let's recap what we've covered up to now. Nature is the creative genius of the universe, and everything in the universe unfolds from the wholeness of nature in a fountain of essence. That fountain is made up of limitless streams. What is essence? It is defined as that which is essential to our existence, but also our capacity to thrive. To simplify it even further, essence is what makes now great. If you're having a great experience of here and now, the things that allow you to have that experience include all the ways your basic needs are met. Through the air you breathe, the water you drink, the food you eat, the genes and the other components of your body. But there's also another aspect of essence, which is that which inspires and uplifts you, that expands you. Inspiration literally means expansion, because to inspire is to breathe in. And when you breathe in, what happens? Your lungs fill with air. Your torso and your rib cage expands. And creative inspiration expands you in a similar way by letting you feel more, experience more, perceive more, understand more, and perhaps most importantly, be more fully present, more awake, alive, aware, and alert. When we talk about art or any other form of creation, what we're talking about is a flow of essence. I'm going to use music as an example in this episode because music is the form of creative expression that moves me personally. I have been creating original music for much of my life. If you go onto my YouTube channel, you will see hundreds of videos featuring music that I have either composed, arranged, or both. Essence is the music that inspires me. That includes melody lines and hooks, harmony patterns, rhythms, lyrics. All of that is the essence of music for me. And when I create, I make that essence flow. The flow of essence can happen in one of two ways. Essence can flow in, and essence can flow out. So let's consider how that essence flows with the example of music. Every musician begins as a music lover. They tap into their passion for music and they become sensitized to the music that moves them. You start listening more carefully as you become more excited about music to all of its nuances. And you savor those little details. Eventually, your love affair with your art, in my case music, goes from taking it in to giving it out, to expressing yourself through music. You may start by playing the music of other people, and eventually you start creating your own. It's a natural progression. In the last episode, I promised you that I would share with you a way to enhance your own creativity. And here's the formula. It's really very simple. Increase your capacity to make essence flow. Let's consider more fully what that means. First of all, you want to increase your receptivity to your art. When you discover a form of art that you're passionate about, that moves you, that lets you have that experience of making now great, you want to devote yourself with total passion to it. You want to take in everything you can of that art. As a music lover, I listen passionately to music, looking for that which really inspires me. Every musician begins as a music lover. You take in the music that inspires you, savor it, appreciate it, becoming like a sponge where you want to know everything about it. All art is ultimately a love affair. And the greatest love affairs are ones that you jump into with both feet. Being fully receptive to the essence of inspiring art is where it all begins. Be an art lover, be passionate about your art, give yourself fully to it, take it in as much as you can, savor every little bit of it. The other way to increase the flow of essence through you is by maximizing your creative generosity. You have to express music fully. You have to give it away sometimes, not be concerned about what you're going to be compensated for it. That is not the point. The point is to be fully in that flow of essence. And to make essence flow means to be uninhibited. Don't worry about how you come off. It doesn't matter. Leave your ego behind and simply focus on the joy of expression, of creating. As a musician, I love to compose new pieces of music and perform them and record them and make them flow out of me. It doesn't matter if the music that you perform is your own original music or somebody else's, because all music emanates from the same source, the genius of nature, and that is not the point. If we understand that the reason we create is to make now great, and that the way to do that for someone who is immersed in a creative pursuit is by channeling the flow of essence, then our primary concern should be to let it flow freely through us, to be open to inspiring music wherever it may come from, and then to express it freely. Take it in fully, express it freely. That's what I aim to do as a musician. That's what anybody immersed in a creative pursuit can do. We can enhance the flow of essence in the world. I believe that that is the solution to many of our greatest problems and challenges, both individually in our lives and as a society. The creative revolution begins for you when you maximize the ability to let essence flow through you. In the next episode, I'm going to introduce you to a very powerful concept called flow essence. Stay tuned.